Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. It is round number 3 of the JSI Racing 360 Wing. The Sprint cars are in action now for their turn around here in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. The Williams Grove Speedway. Good evening, friends. Brett Wheeler to get set for qualifying right now on the program. We're about to take a look at some of the drivers out there. Logan Rumsey with an 18.401. He is set. The time to beat. Quick time tonight. You're looking at 36 drivers once again have signed into the pit area for tonight. As Joel Berkeley 18.636 is the best of his 2 laps, I believe. Cody Lawrence as well. He's out there on the racetrack as well. And again, welcome you once again to the #1 channel here for the iRacing.com service on the dirt side of things. Qualifying is complete, and that will wrap up. 35 drivers have officially taken the lap time, and let's go and take a look at those official results for you. Logan Rumsey goes quick time. Again, 4 heat races on the program, very similar to what we've seen in the non-wing stuff just a few moments ago. Again, a 35 lap main event, 8 lap heat races on the board, and this racetrack looks to be in pretty good shape at the moment. No doubt we'll certainly see the track slicking off to what we've seen towards the end of that feature event in the non-wing stuff. Let's take a look at heat race number 1. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Logan Rumsey goes quick time tonight, and he earns himself a pole position in heat race number 1. On the outside of the front row, the 49, Zach Phelan will start position number 2, rolling off out of position number 3 in the NQ7 for SM Sim Sports. That is Brady Baldwin. On his outside, driving car number 61, that'll be Benjamin Matchett. He'll start position number 4. Aston Hurley for Middle Finger Racing, car number 99. He'll start on the inside of the 3rd row, out of position at number 5 on his outside. Starting position number 6, and that'll be Brock Lewis. Jamie McCarran for the Apex Auto Glass and Tinting 2M. He'll start position number 7. And got a couple of JSI guys at the back. Jason Crawford, he'll start position number 8. And back shotgun at the back of the field out of position number 9 in car number 4. That'll be Ash Hammond, position 9. Yet 8 lap heat races the distance here from the Williams Grove Speedway. Who is going to take out the 3rd round of the series? Can Joel Berkeley, can he go back to back like he did in round number 1 at the virtual dirt track at Charlotte? And last week, I believe it was Clayton Davis who picked up a pair of podiums at the Kokomo Speedway in round number 2, and again round number 3 comes to Williams Grove. I believe next week we go to the Lumberland Motorsports Park, followed up by round 5. I believe we're going to be at Lernerville Speedway, and I'm proud to announce that UDTV are certainly going to be preparing those setups for some of the racetracks. Heat number 1. Logan Rumsey getting set to lead us to bind of the iRacing Flagman's green flag, and we're underway. Brady Baldwin getting a good jump. 3 wind down into turn number 1 and 2. Baldwin up on the inside of the 49. Now Baldwin, here he comes, looking for 2nd, and now coming after your race leader for Logan Rumsey. Oh, look out, there goes the 49 of Phelan upside down already in turn number 3 and 4. Logan Rumsey leads lap number 1. Baldwin in 2nd, Hurley, and then Crawford. That's the way they run for your top 4. So right now it's still Logan Rumsey leading from Brady Baldwin. Then you go back to Aston Hurley and Jason Crawford again, the top 4. Then you go back and look at Benjamin Matchett running back there in 6th position. Ash Hammond in 7th. Brock Lewis back in pit road along with Zach Phelan. That's your 8th and 9th. Right now, it is all Logan Rumsey again, just like he did in the non-wing stuff. He was good through the heat races, good through qualifying. It was the main event that sort of caught him out, but right now, he's just got 3 circuits to go down the back straightaway. This time by 3 laps to run for Rumsey to start on pole, your 35-lap main event. Baldwin, Hurley, 2nd and 3rd. Bit of a gap back there to Jason Crawford. Back there in 4th position, then Jamie McCarran. He does round out the top 5, so McCarran has moved up as well. Jason Crawford, biggest mover so far, started 8th. He's up to position number 4. But it's the man from Pennsylvania out in front. In that number 41 machine, it's Logan Rumsey. He comes past the turn 3 Bear Hill gang down into 3 and 4. Barney the racing flag and says, righto Logan, let's go one more circuit around the half a mile famed Williams Grove Speedway. Making it look all too easy at the moment. Bit of a Sunday night drive, although it would be Sunday morning over there, 5:30 a.m. or about 4 o'clock a.m. somewhere around there. Early morning stroll for Logan Rumsey. He gets the win. Brady Waldman home in 2nd. 3rd will go to Aston Hurley. 4th will see Jason Crawford come across the start finish line. He'll go straight through to the main event. And then, of course, we go back to Jamie McCarran. Rounds out to top 5. Benjamin Matchett in 6th. Ash Hammond 7th. Brock Lewis 8th. And Zach Phelan back there in position number 9. Heat number 1 results coming up on your screen. Baldwin, Rumsey, Hurley and Crawford. The top 4 that'll go straight into your 35-lap main event. Everybody else, they'll get put into the B main. And that'll be 5th on back. McCarran, Matchett, Hammond, Lewis and Phelan. Heat number 2, let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Jaden Russell, car number 27, he'll start on pole and he's outside podium. 2nd place in the non-wing stuff, Todd Atkins, he'll start position number 2. Matthew Hurd in the 71, he'll start position number 3. Lachlan Barberry will start position number 4. Caleb Mills rolls off out of position number 5 and Brad Pascoe will start position at number 6. Starting position at number 7 will be Caden Blaze on. He's outside. David Mush, the 12, he'll start position number 8. And rounding out the 9-car field in car number 42, Russell Bonzi starts shotgun at the back of heat race number 2. As the drivers get the 1 to green signal from Barney the racing flag and getting set for a start. This time by Todd Atkins. On the outside of the front row, Jaden Russell. For SSR, the Synergy Sim Racing number 27 machine. Probably one of their only dirt drivers now, I'd say. There's not too many there. Brenton Hobson, I believe, still runs the SSR team. Looking for a start as the pace truck moves to the infield. Green flag is out, run away. Atkins and Russell. Drag race down into turn number 3 and 4. Atkins, he'll now cross back to the middle of the racetrack. He will lead down the back straightaway. Hurd now under the inside of the 27 of Jaden Russell. Now Jaden Russell back to the inside. There goes Hurd around the 18 as well. That might have been Caden Blazer who caught a piece of that one. Lap number 1, it belongs to Jaden Russell. Todd Atkins. Jaden Russell running in 2nd. Barberry 3rd. And you see the number 10 machine of Caleb Mills. Back there in the 4th and final transfer position on the outside. Looking in happens to be Damon Mush. Brad Pascoe. In fact, he was the 18 that caught a piece of that one. Bonzi, Hurd and Blazer again. But back up front, you lean it down the back straight away. Here on lap number 3 of 8. Again, heat race number 2. Here at the virtual Williams Grove Speedway, the JSI Racing 360 Wing Sprint Car Series. round number 3, one of my all-time favourite tracks to run around in a 360 wing sprint car. And these guys are having a bit of a ball right now to make their way into the final couple of turns here at the Grove. Halfway home, 4 down and 4 to run. Jaden Russell, who went second quick tonight, again closing in on Todd Atkins for the race there, but Atkins gets the drive out of turn 2 and down the back straightaway again. Looking about a 10th to 2/10 of a second right now. There's not a whole lot in it, and just one little mistake from Atkins. And you know, Jaden Russell is going to be right there waiting to pounce, to get an opportunity to get back to the lead. And with time running out, limited opportunities available for the 27. We got the 43 of Blazer. Slowing out of turn 4 on the front straightaway. Popsicle sticks her out, 2 to run. In heat race number 2, it's going to be Todd Atkins. And yes, we will be halfway home after this heat race. Only the 4 heats on the program tonight. Atkins, Russell, Barberry and Mush. That's the way they run the top 4. Mush, meanwhile, has moved into position number 4. He got by Caleb Mills as the white flag flies. 1 to run for Todd Atkins. Again, finished second in the 360 non-wing sprint car stuff. A little over half an hour ago. Here comes Russell to the inside. He'll make the slide job stick. But here comes Atkins back to the inside. It's a drag race to the front straight away. And to the start finish line, Todd Atkins wins heat race number 2. Second will go to Jaden Russell. Lachlan Barberry. Third, Damon Mush. He rounds out the top 4. Heat number 2 results popping up on your screen. Atkins, Russell, Barberry and Mush. Again, they will all transfer to the 35 lap main event. Everybody else gets put into a B main. Heat race number 3. Let's take a look at how they line up. Tyler Bish in car number 41. He'll start on pole on his outside for Ace Sim Sports. In car number 50, that's Clayton Davies, position at number 2. Carter Chevalier driving car number 15. He'll roll off out of position number 3 on his outside. The 79 of Daniel Boyd. He'll start position number 4. Starting position at number 5 in car number 11. That's Braith Cullen on his outside for SM Sim Sports. That's car number 20 of Joshua Barry. Position number 7 will be Cooper Wilson on his outside in what is scheduled to be car number 35. Adrian Mildenhall. He'll line up out of position number 8. And rolling off at the back of the bus in car number 74, position number 9, we'll see Jason Burke. So again, 9 cars making their way on to the virtual Williams Grove Speedway, the JSI Racing 360 winged sprint cars, doubleheader every Sunday night from the 360 non-wings to the 360 wing. Looking forward to the rest of the season. It should be a good battle between these 2 drivers on the front row, Tyler Bish and Clayton Davies. Carter Chevalier driving that 15 machine as well. Set for a start. Drivers will have their wing pushed all the way forward for a start here off turn 4 and on the front straightaway. Wait for the green flag to come out here from behind the RSC flag as Chevalier picks up the front wheels. Clayton Davies gets a beautiful start. Oh, look out, Daniel Boyd in the 79 just got into the back of Tyler Bish in the 41 machine. Now Joshua Barry moves in. He'll slot his way into position number 3. Meanwhile, Boyd and Carlin right on the top side of the racetrack. Chevalier runs the low side. Right now, lap number 1 goes to Clayton Davies again. You're looking at your top 4 on screen as Clayton Davies on the far left of the screen in the black and green. Number 50, Tyler Bish for Middle Finger Racing in that WP Concreting. Snap on Blacktown. Car number 41, Joshua Barry in the number 20 machine for SM Sim Sports again. In fact, let's ride on board right now with Joshua Barry as he tries. You see the lap times right now. Barry into the wall. Look out, there goes Boyd. And Barry's got some big drama here on the front straightaway. And he's fallen outside the top 4 right now. He's fallen back to 5th. And Carter Chevalier says, thank you very much, boys. I'll take 4th. Good battle up front as well between Davies and Bish down into turn number 1 and 2 again. Cross flag sticks. We're in the second half of heat racing action and the second half of heat race number 3. Hasn't been too much to write home about so far in the heat races. Track will certainly widen up for the B main, and then of course our 35 lap main event. If we're going to track well what we've seen in the non-wing stuff, well, the track was slick from top to bottom. We are set for the likes of Joel Berkeley. Watch for him to run the bottom side. You've seen Brady Baldwin do it as well. Daniel Boyd, he rides in 3rd position. Carter Chevalier looking to go straight through to the show. And Joshua Barry, well, poor old Josh, it seems every week he finds himself in a good spot and only bad luck happens to the number 20 machine and he has to fight his way through the B main. Yeah, I believe it was the hard charger picking up something like 16 or 17 positions in the non-wing stuff just a few moments ago. Meanwhile, the white flag is out. Chevalier ducked to the low side on Daniel Boyd. They're going to race side by side down into turn number 1 and 2. Your leader is about to come out of turn number 4 and check and flag at the ready. Clayton Davies wins heat number 1. Oh no, what's going on there? It's a Carter Chevalier. He's gone the big slide job. And he's going to fall back outside the top 4. Clayton Davies will win heat number 3. Tyler Bish 2nd. Daniel Boyd 3rd. And Joshua Barry. Well, a stroke of luck has come to the table of the number 20 machine, and he will grab 4th. There's your top 9. Heat race number 3 results. Davies, Bish, Boyd and Barry, Carl and Mildenhall going to the B, Chevalier to the B, Wilson and Burke both going to, all those 5 drivers, 5th through the 9th, they'll go to the B as well. Heat number 4, your 4th and final heat race of the night. Braden Shute will start on pole and he's outside for Momentum Sim Sports. That's Brad O'Brien. He'll start position number 2. Cody Lawrence in car 55. He'll start position number 3. Blake Walsh in the 97. He'll start position number 4. Joel Berkeley, the winner of the non-wing stuff here just about 40 minutes ago. He'll start position number 5. And on his outside, Jason Carbon will start position number 6. Kane Della, the 95 for United Sim Sports, he'll start position at number 7. And the JSI number 31 machine of William Pyland, he'll roll off out of position at number 4. And riding shotgun at the back and making up a 9-car field to make a total of 36 cars and stars. For heat racing action in car number 81, Joshua Walton, he will start position number 9. Couple of drivers to keep an eye on this one. Can't go past your pole sitter. Braden Shute in the 76 machine. Don't count out. Oh, where's Brad O'Brien gone? Oh, he's got the 97 on that car apparently. So Brad O'Brien rolls off position number 2. Cody Lawrence in the 55. He starts position 3. Berkeley out of position number 5. Della out of position 7. Walton out of position number 9. Oh, wrong button. Green flag set to fly here off turn number 4. Behind the racing flagman. You'll see the green flag wave as the field picks up the pace. We're underway in heat number 4. Berkeley already making a challenge to the top 4, but again, he's got to get by the likes of Walsh, Lawrence, O'Brien as well. Your leader is Braden Shute. Carbon in the 34 got some mechanical issues as Kane Della, Joshua Walton and Pilot. They go 3 wide through the first couple of turns here at the Grove. Della shuts it off. In fact, you're on the slider line down into turn number 3 and 4. There goes Carbon into the outside retaining wall, the Armco. And now here comes Walton, but there is Della who slides up. Della hits the wall. He's over the fence. He's out of the event. We've got 1 car around. That's right. That's Braden Shute. And now Berkeley looking for the race lead. He'll run the bottom side through turn number 3 and 4. Berkeley and Lawrence having a good battle right now for your third and fourth place cars on the racetrack. Come down into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, look at the 297 cars wrecking. O'Brien and Walsh. Lawrence up to second, and look at Joshua Walton for Momentum Sim Sports in that number 81 machine. From 9th up to position number 3. And William Pylan as well. He started 8th and he's made his way to position number 4. And you get the feeling Joshua Walton right now, he's not done just yet. He wants to get by Cody Lawrence and maybe challenge Berkeley for the lead here in the final couple of laps. Berkeley from the inside of row number 3 to the race lead, looking to start on the outside of row 2 as Lawrence and Walton, they'll make a little contact there on the front straightaway. Again, give the advantage back to Berkeley. Lawrence, Walton, your top 3. Pilot, your top 4. Carbon back to 5th. Braden Shute back there in 6th position as the white flag flies from Barney, the racing flagman. Back straight away for the final time in heat racing competition. And Joel Berkeley gets through turn number 3. A-OK. He'll cut down to the middle of the racetrack out of turn 4 and down the front stretch. Joel Berkeley gets the checkers here in heat number 4. Lawrence home in 2nd. Walton 3rd. Pilot in 4th. Then we go back to Carbon in 6th position and Rodney Shute. Sorry, Carbon in 5th. In fact, that is Braden Shute. Force of habit there. Braden Shute will come over 6th. Then we go back to Walsh, O'Brien and Della for the 9 cars in heat number 4. Again, no heat 5 or 6, no C main required. And just like we've seen in the non-wings, top 4 go through to the main event. Everybody else goes through to the back of the to the B main. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. 10 laps the distance. And again, the top 12 cars are going to go through. Jamie McCarran, he'll start on pole when he's outside. Caleb Mills will start position number 2. Position number 3 will be Braith Cullen and he's outside. Jason Carbon lines up out of position number 4. Benjamin Matchett will start position number 5. Out of position number 6, that'll be Russell Bonzi. Position number 7, Adrian Milton Hall and he's outside. Braden Shute will start position number 8. Ash Hammond will start position number 9. Out of position number 10, Caden Blazer. Position number 11, Carter Chevalier. Position number 12, Blake Walsh. Brock Lewis will start position 13 out of position number 14. That'll be Brad Pascoe. Cooper Wilson will start position number 15. Brad O'Brien out of position number 16. Zach Phelan out of position 17. Matthew Hurd out of position number 18. Jason Burke out of position number 19. And Kane Della will start position number 20. So the drivers do get the 1 green signal this time by. Top 12 going through to the A main. And again, we'll have a 28 car field for 35 laps around the virtual Williams Grove Speedway. McCarran in the 2M machine for Apex Auto Glass and Tinting. And Caleb Mills on the outside of the front row. Field ready for a start. 20 cars, 10 laps. Top 12 go through. Green flag goes out. And we are underway. Mills to the outside of McCarran. Caleb Mills will lead down the back straightaway. Keep an eye on Russell Bonzi in the 42 machine. And look at the 43 of Blazer. Ripping the lip as everybody fights and hustles for position down from turn number 3 and 4 as well. We've got some contact and some big wrecks involved. And Braden Shute going to go to the race lead in car number 76. Chevalier, and then you go back, that's your top three. Ash Hammond, Brad Pascoe. Oh, Pascoe comes down the racetrack. Oh, look out. There goes Ash Hammond, the 71 of Matthew Hurd, and boy, oh boy. All chaos is unfolding right now. Look at Kane Della, meanwhile, up to position number 10. He's advanced 10 positions already in what is now going to be 3 completed laps. And now he'll fall back to 11th position. There is Brad Pascoe in the 18 machine. Just in front of him is Jason Carbon and Adrian Mildenhall back there in the 35 machine, running the middle of the racetrack. Braden Shute, your race leader. Thank you, Devon, for those 100 stars. Appreciate it, buddy. And yeah, LRP, it's all happening here at the Grove, but it is a B main. We're going to say the racing over the first 3 weeks, including tonight, has been pretty good. Chevalier, who at one stage in the Indy Seat race had a transfer spot locked up, and it was only the last 2 turns of turn number 3 and 4 that sort of came unstuck for him, and now finds himself in a B main. Right now, your leader in the 76 machine, that is Braden Shute. Brad Pascoe in the 18 machine. There's Kane Della on the top side. Around the outside of the 49 of Phelan. Hey, Lance, can you hear the air conditioning in the background, or does it sound alright? Bit hard to tell sometimes, but 3 laps left to run. Pascoe closing in on Jason Carbon in the 34 machine. Again, he just has those gremlins throughout the course of a lap in that number 34 machine. It can be very, very off-putting for drivers behind him or around him, because you just never know where he's going to appear back up on the racetrack, as there goes the slider. Your leader, meanwhile, into turn number 3. Out of turn 4, run on the low side of the racetrack. The middle groove still very, very good. We focus in on Braden Shute in the number 76 machine. Just got to put 2 more turns together at the end of the back straightaway. Sweet, thanks. It's like 400 degrees here, and it's hot and sweaty. As the checkered flag comes out, we've got a spinner there on the exit of turn 4. We just hope that doesn't cost anyone a transfer position. Checkered flag is out. Braden Shute wins. Second will go to Brad O'Brien, Braith Carlin. Third, Blake Walsh. Fourth, Carter Chevalier rounds out your top 5. Then you go back to Brad Pascoe, Jason Carbon, Zach Phelan, Kane Della, Brock Lewis, your top 10. Jason Burke and Caden Blazer in the top 12 positions. With Cooper Wilson, Matthew Hurd, Adrian Mildenhall, Hammond, Matchett, Bonzi, McCarran, and Mills. Those drivers will take no further part. Again, from 13th on back, it's time to pack it up and get ready for the virtual Lava Lane Motorsports Park next week. I'm sure it does. Although I don't like to sweat when I commentate. Anyhow, our feature event is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look from back to front. Your 28 starters. Yes, you read that right. You heard that right. Caden Blazer will start position number 28. Starting position number 27 is Jason Burke. Position 26 will be Brock Lewis. And position number 25, that's Kane Della. Position number 24 is Zach Phelan. Position number 23, Jason Carbon. Position number 22, Brad Pascoe. Starting position number 21, Carter Chevalier. Position number 20, it's Blake Walsh. And 19th is going to be Braith Carlin. Position number 18 is Brad O'Brien. Position number 17, your B-main winner of Braden Shute. Position number 16, William Pilot. Position number 15, Joshua Barry. Position number 14 of Damon Mush. And position 13, Jason Crawford. Position number 12, Joshua Walt. Position number 11, Daniel Boyd. Your top 10, Lachlan Barberry will start position number 10, and Aston Hurley will start position number 9. Position number 8, Cody Lawrence. Position number 7 of Tyler Bish. Top 3 rows, Jane Russell starts position number 6. Brady Bowen will start position number 5. The front 2 rows, your heat race winners, Joel Berkeley starts position number 4. Position number 3, Clayton Davies. In the front row for your 35 lap main event, Todd Atkins, he'll start position number 2. And Logan Rumsey will start on pole for your 35 lap main events. Well, if you're going to pick anyone, you've got to pick the slick guys, Rumsey and Berkeley. But you can't discount out the ace guys, the ace East or the ace Sim Sports of Todd Atkins and Clayton Davies. They make up your first 2 rows. Have we got a sleeper in the field? Have we got maybe a Brady Baldwin special coming? Have we got a Joshua Barry special? Braden Shute, has he got something for us in this one? It's time to go live for 35 here at the Grove, because I'm not even going to do it. I'll do it on Corey Street, but that's about it. Green flag goes out. We're 3 and 4 wide through the opening turn as Clayton Davies now looks for the race lead from Logan Rumsey. Todd Atkins got shoveled back, Baldwin on the inside of Berkeley, but now the race is for the number 1 and 2 position through turn number 1 and 2. Look at Walton already in the black and blue machine. Oh man, he is coming thick and fast already. 6 positions in 1 lap. Oh, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong down the back straight away here. Again, a maximum of 3 yellow flags in the main event. And again, this will give us an opportunity to at least get about 25 green flag laps in here at the Grove. Rumsey continues to lead, and there is a big one already on the front straightaway. Oh boy, let's take a look. That's your ultimate dirt to be instant replay. We're watching right here on screen Aston Hurley. Just see what happened with that number 99 machine. And it started, in fact, let's go back just a little bit here, because it started with some contact here with Brady Baldwin and Joshua Walton. And Walton, after picking up 6, 7, nearly 8 positions in the opening couple of laps, Baldwin just calms down the racetrack just a little bit. Walton gets hit by Atkins. 360. Jaden Russell comes in. Aston Hurley there. Jaden Russell again on Atkins. Walton going flying. Hurley hard into the inside barrier. Jeez, that is a big one at the Grove. Oh boy. That was not a pretty sight to see for some of those drivers. Already 3 cars out of the event. Tell you what, I'm looking forward to these top 3 going at it. 3 very, very competitive race car drivers. Lights to go out on the iRacing.com pace truck. Single file. So that is our first caution of the night. Again, if you're just joining us here for the first time for watching the JSI Racing League, a maximum of 3 cautions, and all drivers, they're all in the same setups. Hell yeah, Trey, that is a humdinger, alright. It's a word I haven't heard in a while. It's a humdinger. I might bring that one back. Holy Schmidt. Hello, Trey. What brings you up at this time of the morning, early hours of a Sunday morning? Alright, lights are out. Pace truck is in. Restart on the leader. It's Rumsey, Davies, and Berkeley your top 3. Baldwin and Lawrence round out your top 5. Berkeley the right rear, taps to the outside. Armco barrier as he tries to catch up to second place of Clayton Davies. These drivers are very experienced. So Davies now works the bottom of the speedway. Rumsey goes through the middle, and Berkeley rides up the top side of the racetrack. And Trey, I've just lost a bit of respect for you. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a fan of the game. Each their own. Logan Rumsey continues to lead from Davies and Berkeley. That's your top 3. Baldwin, Lawrence round out your top 5. Boyd, Bish, and here comes Braden Shute now, working up 10 positions in what is 8 completed laps. And again, now challenge for the race lead. And man, oh man, Clayton Davies out of nowhere. He could be a thief in the night right now. Although we are still very early on in the main event. It's Davies to run the low side. Rumsey runs the top of the racetrack. On the exit of turn number 4, we've got a couple of cars into the concrete wall. Berkeley, man, that was tight. We may see a yellow, but so far there is our second yellow of the night. That was close for Berkeley. Chevalier and Blazer, two of the Americans in the field tonight. There goes Blazer. And Chevalier comes out of the pits only to wreck. You want to know what it's like to probably get a few stains in the back pants? Just watch that. All you got to do is just note there is 2 cars on the top side of the racetrack. One is not moving. The other one is already wrecking upside down. Man, oh man. Whew. There might be a few skid marks in that 17 machine. So again, that's our second caution in the A main. Again, we'll allow for one more caution, but once we have the third caution, well, that is all. There will be no more cautions, and the drivers will be told to race it out to the start-finish line, and we generally see it on the Monday night league racing stuff that's been held by AFSR. They run the same thing, 3 cautions, and that's it. It's live broadcasted on Race Stars TV by Luke. He does a good job. But we're here for the JSI Racing 360s winged sprint cars. Non-wings had their turn here at the Grove earlier. We have 1 caution in 35 lap competition in your A main, and now we've got 2. So 3, although it probably could have been a few more in the B main, but thankfully we don't run cautions in anything but the main event. Again, it gives these drivers an opportunity to run as many laps under the green flag conditions as humanly possible. Again, Rumsey going to get us back underway. Green flag is out. What can Clayton Davies do in that number 50 machine? What can he do? I'll tell you what he's going to do. He's going to go to the bottom side and he's going to pick up the race lead. But Logan Rumsey, boy, that may just open the eyes of the driver, the 41 machine. Baldwin now coming after Berkeley, running the low side. So 2 on top, 2 down low. Nobody, or very minimal people going through the middle. Oh no, Blazer. Rumsey caught a piece of that one, and you've got to feel for Logan Rumsey. He would be filthy right now. Berkeley, man, he's all over the left rear of Brady Baldwin. 15 in the books and 20 to run. Well, if anything, he's just gotten picked on, Mike. So Baldwin and Berkeley, who came Blazer again. Blazer, I think it's time to pack it up and put that 43 on the back of the trailer. Your top 3 have just cleared away from the rest of the field. Berkeley absolutely smacks the wall in turn number 1 and 2. Lawrence, Boyd and Shue battling for 4th, 5th and 6th position right now. Joshua Barry not too far away, and then you go to Kane Della, Tyler Bish and Braith Carlin. They round out your top 10. Kane Della from 25th up to position number 8, 3 wide for 4th, 5th and 6th. And Braden Shute rubs his hands together and go, thank you, I'll take 2 for the price of 1. And Braden Shute, he's got some speed. Oh, Barry comes in on Daniel Boyd and takes the position away. And now Della looking to the inside on Daniel Boyd, and there's Tyler Bish now. Oh, nearly 3 wide, they're 3 wide behind him. Barry, Della, some hard charges in this one. Barry's up 9 positions. Della is up 18. Lawrence, meanwhile, into position number 5, and Has anyone got anything for your race leader, Clayton Davies? He holds nearly an 1/8 of a second lead as we complete lap number 20. And 15 remain here at the Grove. There goes Rumsey back to the pits, and he would be absolutely devastated and filthy about the events that have transpired here tonight. But look at Baldwin, he's carrying some speed in the 47 machine. The laps start to wind down, and the closer we wind down to the end, the closer we get to lap traffic as Walton gets by Jason Burke. That is for 19th and 20th position. And here comes the leader down into 1 and 2. And there's less than 3 car lengths separating them now. Baldwin, will he get by Burke very quickly? Yes, he does. Walton trying to hold his line. He's missing the front wing. Davies and Baldwin. They certainly look the class of the field, but you cannot count the 17 of Berkeley. Bonzi in the 47. That's Barber in the 47, sorry. He's about to go a lap down as Baldwin once again closes in. It's only a matter of time before someone, i.e. maybe Joel Berkeley, finds the middle of the speedway in turn number 3 and 4. He's gone to the top in turn number 1. He'll use the cutback line through turn number 2. And again, does he find the middle where the looser dirt is? Or does Baldwin, does he venture up there? Oh, lap cars, they are playing havoc right now. That's Blake Walsh getting put a lap down. And Brady Baldwin is your new race leader. But here comes Davies back to the inside. And look at Berkeley, slowly but surely closing in on the top 2. Baldwin would love to get a feature win here in the JSI Racing 360 wing sprint car stuff. He holds on by about half a car length down into turn number 1 and 2. Davies rallies him around the top side. Baldwin fights back through the middle of the speedway. They're side by side. It's a dead heat down into turn number 3. Berkeley runs the outside. He cuts back down to the low side, trying to get the moisture off turn number 4. And Clayton Davies is going to lead that lap. And Davies is going to go back to the bottom side, but he gives the lead back up as here comes Berkeley looking for second. What a race for the top 3. Berkeley into second now. How long can he stay in second? Will he fall back to third? Or does he have something for your race leader of Brady Baldwin at the start-finish line? Again, half a car in it between Baldwin and Berkeley, and Baldwin to the middle of the speedway now. He's got the drive up for turn 2, but Berkeley to the race lead. It's taken him 28.5 laps to do it. Can he hold on? Can Davies or Baldwin? The middle is certainly not there in 3 and 4 anymore. The looser dirt is just kicked up to 3/4 of the way up the racetrack, and Berkeley, with what is 5.5 remaining, he looks to drive away from the 47. Davies trying to keep that car glued to the bottom side of the racetrack. He gets the moisture down the front stretch. He'll go back to the top shelf as 5 laps to go. The palm is out from Barnaby Racing flagman. You cannot fault the drive from the 17 of Joel Berkeley. He has just done everything right so far. Davies, although he'd be disappointed that he wasn't able to hang on to a potential race win, there's still 3.5 laps to go. Can he get one step higher on the podium? Or is Baldwin going to deny him of a second place finish? Lap car once again. Berkeley puts another lap car between himself, or one lap car now between himself and Brady Baldwin. As there goes Berkeley now coming up to the back of the 5 of Jason Crawford. Crawford to the middle of the speedway. Stays low down the front straightaway. Berkeley goes on by, nearly rips the stickers off that machine. Thankfully he'll be able to get some new ones on the 5 machine. Berkeley with now a lap and a half to go to find victory lane and double up here at the Grove. Look at that car bounce its way through turn number 3 and 4. The white flag is out for Joel Berkeley. Oh, he makes a big mistake, but luckily no one is close enough to challenge him. Down the back straightaway for the final time into turn number 3 and out of turn number 4. 35 laps is in the books, and Joel Berkeley is going to win back-to-back here at the Grove. Second will go to Brady Baldwin. Third across the line is going to be Clayton Davies. And how about the drivers in 4th, 5th and 6th? Advancing 13, 19 and 13 positions. We'll just bring up those Braden Shute in 4th. He advances 13 positions. Zach Phelan rounds out your top 5. He advances 19 positions. He becomes the hard charger. Braith Carlin in 6th. He advances 13 positions as well. And let's take a look at those official feature race results for you. Berkeley, Baldwin, Davies, your top 3. Shute, Phelan, Carlin, Boyd in 7th. Barry in 8th. Bish, 9th. Carbon rounds out your top 10. 11th is Lawrence. 12th, Crawford. 13th, Lewis. 14th, Walsh. Burke in 15th, Barberry 16, Walton 17, Della 18, 19 Mush, Atkins your top 20, Rumsey 21st, 22nd O'Brien, 23rd Pascoe, Blazer 24th, 25th Hurley, 26th Russell, 27th Chevalier, and 28th is Pilots. Well. McCain, Joel Berkeley has done it again. Just the 2 yellows in that one. As we are going to wait for our top 3 to virtually step out of the cockpits of their race car. And again, we'll chat to Joel Berkeley, Brady Baldwin and Clayton Davies as we bring in your feature race winner for the 2nd time tonight. Joel, congratulations. Boy, that was a very patient drive, to say the least. You really had to pick and bide your time there, but you come away with a victory. You got to be pleased about that one.
Yeah, and that was a cool race. Shame Logan got destroyed by an idiot lap car doing whatever they're doing, and I don't understand how that wasn't a yellow. But yeah, a big question with my books there. But what do you do? Yeah, it's a shame. I actually got caught up and got a bit of damage out, so I was just trying to get used to how the car was handling, and yeah, just was persistent with the top there early on, and it wasn't good enough, but it come back in when it needed to come back in.
Now, you'd be able to tell me if I'm wrong here, but it looked like that, although you fixed it up racing, it looked like that first half of the race, you didn't look to have the speed as the likes of, Clayton or Brady or even Logan did.
No, I definitely didn't have the speed they did early on. I was just sitting on the bottom trying to do, or on the top. The idea I had was just sit on the top and trying to burn as much fuel as I can. So yeah, just try burning as much fuel as I could, staying with the pack because I was unsure if we're going to see if there are any yellows. And once we got to lap traffic, I was like, oh, it's time to get back into it a little bit and run the fast line. And yeah, I noticed the top was coming in 3 and 4. One time there, I think Clayton ran. I seen it good. I seen it was good. I was like, let's go up there and have a crack. And it, yeah, I don't know, it just held me up there, which is, I don't know, it was pretty crazy. I thought I was going to end in the car park a few times there.
Well, again, lap traffic, has its challenges, has its difficulties. Once again, is it a little bit tougher to get through lap traffic here at the Grover? It takes a little bit longer to get there, but once the track slickens off, like we've seen in the wingless, like what we've seen here tonight in the wing stuff, does it get a little bit tricky trying to pass these lap cars? Yeah,
it does, to be honest, Brad. It's sort of hard because obviously, like, when you're coming up on them, you're not too sure what they're going to do if they're going to be on the bottom or the top, and yeah, it gets a bit tricky coming up behind them, but sometimes, because obviously, like, down the straights, you know yourself, you got to zig and zag to try and get grip when it gets so slick. So yeah, it's just trying to put yourself in the right spot. And sometimes it doesn't happen, but we played all the cards there right, I think.
All right, well, back-to-back wins once again, 2nd time this season, I believe it is. Back-to-back wins with the JSI Racing League. Joel, before we let you go and celebrate this win, sponsors and shout out once again, buddy.
Yeah, well, thanks, Brett. Massive thanks to the guys at Slick Sim Sport and everyone that makes the help happen, and to Kevin at Swindell Speedway for jumping on board and sponsoring Slick, and yeah, everyone at JSI that makes this deal happen, and yourself for broadcasting, Brett. It's much appreciated.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Joel Berkeley home in first place. He gets the twin checkers here tonight, and second place tonight, Demolly Bagsy's second podium tonight. That's Brady Bob, and Brady, congratulations. Start outside, third row. lot better starting spot than what you had in the wingless stuff. And well, you had the race lead there for a couple of laps, and man, that was a pretty entertaining race at the front between not only yourself, Clayton, Joel, and Logan Rumsey at the start as well.
Yeah, I got a bit excited there when I got into the lead. Didn't figure I belonged up there with Joel, Clayton, and Logan. Shame for Logan got taken out the way he did. Would have been probably a pretty good scrap between us four at the front. But I was just biding my time and running through the middle for some reason was really quick and caught Clayton and caught Joel. They got stuck behind lap traffic and took the chance and got the lead for a few laps, and Joel was just too good in the end.
When the racetrack gets as slick as it did, like what we've seen in both races in the feature event, you obviously tend to move around a lot more. Was there any stage on maybe going to the middle of the racetrack late in the race? It looked like just that there was sort of the marbles in the middle of 3 and 4 that just seemed to be a little bit faster, but no one sort of to ran that. Do you sort of once you're out in front, do you look for those lines to be fast, or you just stick with what you know and how you got to the lead?
Yeah, I just committed to the middle in 1 and 2 because there was a big grip patch coming off. I knew I could hit that every lap. I got good speed going down the back straight. It did fade at the last couple of laps, and after Joel passed me, I committed to it. Kyle was still pretty good, and Joel didn't really get away too much. I think he got the win by a second half, which isn't too bad. And I did search around the top for a lap, and I couldn't run it. It was terrible. So I committed to just the bottom and middle, and that's where I felt comfortable. And yeah.
All right, well, second podium here tonight at the Grove. Before we let you go, of course, again, sponsors on this race car, people behind the scene. Once again, Brady, who gets it done for you, Chief?
Yeah, just all our SM SimSport partners, Salo Motorsport, MSP Shop Fittings, KO Just Roller Doors, Medcash, Penrith and South Windsor, Baldwin Family Racing, Oceanic Dirt Sim Events, CD Cinematography, BK Designs, and again, thanks to Bobby Johnson and the whole JJR clan from Let Me Run This Car.
There we go, Brady Baldwin, ladies and gentlemen, home in second place and home in third place tonight. He led a bunch of laps and comes up 2 spots shy, probably where he wants to be. But Clayton, congratulations on this third place. You had some good car speed out there early on, but late in the race, it just sort of seemed to fade off on you.
Yeah, I felt fast the whole time. I felt comfortable. I wasn't really pushing too hard on the bottom, and then once we got up to lap traffic, I kind of focused a little bit, but that the lap car definitely ruined our race for us. I thought I had something still for there and just couldn't get my momentum back, but third place is still a great thing, especially when the 28 car field. I'll be stoked to take that away.
Almost looked like you're sort of opposite on probably the ideal strategy. You want to be good in the latter half of the race, and you don't want to be too good too early. It just seemed that although everybody's on the same setup, it looked like you were suited more for the first half of the race, and you sort of had that that opportunity taken away from you there in the final sort of 10 to 15 laps.
Yeah, exactly. Track was definitely a lot more harder to work out, where the lines were, but I think a lot of it was just driver error. There was a couple of times where I probably could have made a better line and a better judgment, but I just driver error. But we ended up still keeping a podium and still keeping up with the dudes. They didn't get too far away from us, but take it into the notebooks next time and try something different next time we're here.
All right, well, you found yourself a second podium, I believe, in as many weeks in the wing sprint car side of things. So again, some good results and good momentum heading forward to next week. I believe we head to Limaland, and again, as we look forward to round number 4 next week, what do you take away from tonight and sort of apply to next week?
I think be a bit more cautious around lap cars and try and see where they're running ahead of where I am, instead of just really countering when I do. But it's just another thing about learning to drive these things and being in a high action field. You need to be on your toes and need to make the right decisions.
Well, let's hopefully you make those right decisions next week. Again, a solid drive in third place, Clayton. Before we let you go, of course, sponsors on this race car, people behind the scenes, once again, who gets it done for you?
I'd like to thank Western Machine Shop, Atlantic Oil, P1 Performance Race Gear, Ace Sim Sports, Cricky Motorsports, SRT Australia, and BK Designs. Used for putting on the broadcasts, and the boys back at JSI for putting on the league.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Clayton Davies home in third place. And again, to wrap up your podium, Joel Berkeley gets the win ahead of Brady Baldwin, and that is your top 3 right there. Again, Berkeley in the yellow car on the top side, he got the win ahead of Brady Baldwin, who's in that white JJR. number 41 machine home in second, and Clayton Davies in the black and green number 50 machine home in third place. Again, a big thanks to all the sponsors with the JSI Racing League for once again putting on this series. It's a wonderful series. If you want to get involved, just check out JSI Racing on Facebook. Give them a like and a follow while you're there. And again, a big thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV that again make all this possible. Big thanks to World of Thunder Esports League and Rocket Racing Setups. Until next time, until next week for the JSI Racing team. Again, Sunday night from 7:30, about 7:50 Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. About 2 hours and 30 minutes ago is when we go live. Again, we have the wingless 360 wingless, followed by the 360 winged sprint cars next week. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we head to the Live Motorsports Park, and if the first 3 weeks are anything to go by, we're in for another short, tight little ball ring and an absolute bell ringer of a main event. Until next time, and we go live in about probably 10 hours time for the World of Thunder Esports League. This is Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night. We'll see you then.